Hi everyone, I'm Rajlakshmi, working as an assistant professor in the Department of ECE at R.M.K College of Engineering and Technology. This video is about 8051 memory organization. 8051 has 4 kilobytes of internal ROM. ROM is read-only memory, which is program memory or code memory. It is having only 4 kilobytes of internal ROM, but it can able to access up to 64 kilobytes of ROM. 8051 is having 128 bytes of internal RAM, but it can able to access 64 kilobytes of RAM memory. First, I will deal with 8051 ROM memory structure. 8051 has internally 4 kilobytes of ROM, but it can able to access up to 64 kilobytes of ROM. So how this 64 kilobytes of ROM is going to be used by 8051 microcontroller? So this can be used in two different ways. The first way, the 8051 microcontroller can use the 4 kilobytes of internal ROM. So the remaining 60 kilobytes it can use from the external memory. So this is what the first condition. In the second condition, so your 8051 microcontroller can discard the internally available 4 kilobytes of ROM and the entire 64 kilobytes of ROM it can use from the external memory. So why? What is the need to discard the internally available ROM? So there are some cases where the system needs to get updated. So 8051 is having only ROM. It is not available. EPROM is not available in 8051. So if EPROM is available, it can be erased and it can be rewritten, but that is not the case for ROM, because ROM it is only read-only memory. We don't have any provision to erase the content of ROM and rewrite the content of ROM. So that the need comes to discard the internally available 4 kilobytes of ROM and to use that 4 kilobytes of ROM as an external memory. So these are the two criterias about 8051 ROM memory organization. So ROM, as far as 8051 ROM is concerned, so there comes two condition. One is it is going to use the internally available 4 kilobytes of ROM and the remaining 60 kilobytes it is going to use from the external memory. That is the criteria one. The second condition, so it is going to discard the internally available 4 kilobytes of ROM and the entire 64 kilobytes of ROM is going to be accessed as external memory. So how to differentiate whether the 8051 microcontroller is going to use the internally available ROM or it is going to discard the internally available ROM. So this can be decided by using the pin which is called as EA bar, which stands for external access. So this is an active low pin. So by writing 0 onto this pin, so it is indicating that 8051 is going to discard the internal 4 kilobytes of ROM and the entire 64 kilobytes of ROM is going to be used from external memory. So if EA bar is written with 1, it indicates 8051 is going to use the internally available 4 kilobytes of ROM and the remaining 64 kilobytes of ROM it is going to use from the external memory. So this diagram I have shown with the address location. So the internally it is available with 4 kilobytes of ROM, which for which the address ranges between 00000 to 0FFF. Right. So the next, the remaining 60 kilobytes, the address ranges from 1000 to FFFF. So when external access pin of 8051 is connected to When EA bar is connected to 1, then 8051 microcontroller will use the address 0000 to 0FFF to access the internally available 4 kilobytes of ROM. When EA bar is connected to 0, the 8051 microcontroller will use the entire 16-bit address starting from 00002 to FFFF to access the externally connected ROM memory. And coming to the 8051 RAM organization, So internally it is available with 128 bytes of RAM memory. So it can able to access up to 64 kilobytes of RAM memory. So either the your 8051 microcontroller can use 128 bytes of internal ROM. Along with that, it can able to access 64 kilobytes of externally available RAM memory. The internal 128 bytes of RAM is divided into three sections. The lower section is of 32 bytes, which is corresponding to 4 register banks. Each register bank is of 8 bytes, so totally for 4 register bank it will be 32 bytes. The next is 16 bytes starting from address 2022F is a bit addressable area, which means the location 20 is a 8 byte. So it will be having 8 bits. Each bit in that location can be accessed individually. The next 80 bytes is general purpose area starting from address 3027F. So this image shows clearly about the bit addressable area which ranges between the address 2022F. So each location is 8 byte, which is nothing but 8 bit. So every bit is given a bit position. So each and every bit can be accessed individually. The internal 128 bytes of RAM starting from address 0027F can be accessed using direct and indirect addressing mode. The next 128 bytes of location starting from address 802FF is assigned for special function registers. So that's all about the memory organization of 8051 microcontroller. Thank you.